What's good YouTube? Welcome in. We are about to watch this brand new Ananta gameplay trailer. It's been about 9 months since we've last heard from Ananta, and after looking at some of this trailer, after seeing some of the details, they have definitely changed some things around, and we'll watch this trailer and you guys can see it. You can be the judge of if you like some of the stuff better or worse, but it is certainly a unique experience. An urban setting with a bunch of really cool ways to navigate the map. It looks like there's some interesting combat in it, but let me stop yapping about it and let me show you guys what's going on.
Wait, it's shut down?
We just got here. How's it already?
Okay.
And who told us to come here in the first place?
So I think these are a couple of our main characters right here.
We still haven't got our paycheck!
And they haven't been paid! Alright, and immediately, chat, I gotta say, and look, if you guys have seen the previous trailers, this is what I'm talking about, and like, obviously, you'll see it the whole time. I just want to plant the seed now. In 2025, going on 2026, we should be getting some of the best graphics of some of the most elite graphical experiences we've gotten from any of these games, and I do think Ananta does a great job of checking that box. Like, we should not be regressing content-wise, and yeah, they definitely step up in that category. Like, look at the city, look at the water. I love it, man. And yeah, apologies for the silence. I just don't want to get I don't want to get the copyright for their tune. But it is a really good song. Going around the city, you know what I mean? And I like how they got this little mini map, you know, slightly different than what we're used to in other games. And I know people have brought up, you know, similar titles, and yeah, it does give those vibes. I'll say that much. Yeah, got to keep raising the bar for sure. And then in just a moment, like, it's such randomness. If you guys remember from the last trailer, the toilets that, like, run around, yeah, bro, they're still here. Dude on long-legged toilet running through the city. Incredible. Like, it's so random. I mean, I kind of, like... I don't know if I love it or hate it, to be honest. Like, look at this, bro. Lady in bikini out here on the beach. Man in full green screen costume. And my dog's got on the meme classes. Like, what is even happening? Hitting wheelies off a little ramble concert action. Can't let it play for too long. Dude, and then, dude, I really think this is the best part. There's a longer clip showing this type of movement in a little bit, and I'll give you guys my whole spiel on it. We've talked about it before, but I will just say right now, I appreciate the different means to movement that have been included. I mean, and the tunes are good. Alright, now, I think we're a second away. Alright, check out the combat, bro. This might be the best part. So if you guys have seen before, one of the staples, at least to me, that kind of separated Ananta from the other games that have come out, like, within the category, is the fact that there's a lot of environmental involvement in the combat. There's a clip that I always remember where this chick, it seems like they use some sort of like gravitational pull to throw tires at the enemies and kind of trap them in between the tires. I don't know if that's going to be included or if that's something that they're pivoting away from, but the combat, you know, let's just watch it for a second. Is savage, bro. Look at this. We are actually in the Matrix. Like, I don't know how we're going to end up controlling the characters. Like, we're actually hitting Street Fighter combos right now. And if you didn't think, Buddy just got his leg snapped. Oh, you want to keep fighting, get slammed down? Look at this! Look at this! Like, I do not remember this game being this savage. Like, I can't tell if I love it or hate it for this. And this isn't even the craziest part. And boom, boom, slammed into the dumpster. I don't know if I'm like hyped for this. I don't know how the end game, or if there's even going to be end game in a scenario like this. Like, I can't tell if we're just a vigilante just going through the city, and if like bad guys happen to run up on us, hey bro, you asked for it, I got 2 hands to answer. Or if this is something that we're going to be challenged to do, is, you know, fight enemies. I have no idea.
Another day, another selfish moment. I've been feeling helpless, sick of seeing all the
It does seem like they focus on a lot of, that was our guy from earlier going on the toilet. It does seem like they focus on a lot of, you know, social media, TV, content aspects within the game, which, like, I'm going to have to see more of it before I make a real decision on whether or not I like that feature or not. But I do think it is impossible to claim that this game is not trying to be unique, if nothing else. Like, look, Buddy's literally watching videos on his phone. We've got a hostage situation right now. Oh, and you thought the combat from earlier was good? Yeah, there's more. Doof! Bro, kick to the chest. Use our little webbing ordeal to bring them in and just chest stomp them. Counter, yeet, yeet, bow! With the badminton racket, bro. Sledgehammer seems a little bit more accurate, but like, meanwhile, you know I love this, bro. You know I love the golfer off the top rope. Buddy went ahead and hit him with the 9-iron down to the street. What's going to happen to this individual? I don't know. I can't imagine it's going to be a good thing. But the whole time, we just got this cheery music going. Oh, you thought the golf club was crazy? Yeah, now we got blickies. Now we got flamethrowers. Bro, like, I am a little confused as to what we're shooting people with tasers. I don't know what we are hoping to accomplish in this game, but it does, if nothing else, look, you know, quite unique. Insane parkour skills. We have, like, detective prowess, and I think my favorite clip is about to come up here in just a second. So we're, like, spying through the city, but he literally just yeeted through a window.
Huge mosquito.
Oh yeah, dude, and this is a good thing to point out too. If you guys saw like the OG, back when it was Project Mugen trailer, there was a clip of this gigantic kind of celestial being. Of course, there was like giant foot shot that was in the game. And it's like from the first, we watched what, 3 minutes of this trailer already? It's urban setting, kind of seems like I mentioned about, you know, vigilante going around the city, kind of doing some detective work, just beating up thugs. Oh, okay, so it's just an urban environment. Explain this. Explain this. We just have a gigantic cyborg dragon. I don't understand. Like, all of it looks good, but I don't understand how we've gotten here. Who's gonna stop it? The little rabbit girl just slamming noodles right now. That's what she's here for. And now, this is one of the best things, I think. If you guys used to watch like old YouTube vlogs, this was like a transition that people would use in their vlogs all the time. Start somewhere, you know, use Google Maps to zoom out, swap over, zoom back in on Google Maps where they're at. I love the fact that they included that, and maybe nobody else gets the reference. But dude, like as soon as I saw this, that's exactly what I thought it was. Oh, is that where it came from? So maybe like an ode to GTA? I used to only see it on... I never played GTA, really. Sorry, call. Never really played it. But, yeah, I used to see it on YouTube vlogs all the time. So I guess the YouTubers got inspo from GTA. And then I guess this game probably got similar inspo. But, yeah, the fact that you can change perspectives on your character, which, again, it leaves me... it is exciting, I'll say, but it leaves me with more questions than anything else. Like, so are we living... When you get a new character, do you just unlock like a new string of, you know, events, achievements, combat missions? You know, I'm not really sure. Calling it an ode is a little more generous. Ah, you get the idea though.
You're coming with me.
Yep, now we're just out here arresting people. Again, the music is good, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted, so we can only let it play for so long. Ah, me next. Take me, bro. We throw down our little drone spider. Just go spying on people. Like, it seems like you really do get free reign of the city at large. And what is this, bro? There are people cheering. There are people cheering for these actions. Bro! Can I even show that? Can that even be shown on stream, on YouTube? Like, clearly it must be fine, but... This is the best part. This is the best part. Look, changing perspectives. Okay, we must be this individual. We swap over to this chick, and it's like, oh, when I first saw it, yeah, it does look like an RP game for sure. But like this is where it kind of changes your idea on things. Because look, you can see the characters that we don't own must be the ones that have the little crosses over them, right? But at least we own this chick. So it's like, oh, maybe I just want to get up out of here, okay? Maybe I'm about to lose my my progress or what have you. Yeah. Nope. Boom. Boom. Like, I just, again, I'm left with far more questions than answers after watching this. Like, it is interesting. It seems unique. I do not think there is anything within the anime gacha market that compares to this. But, dude, not available because you're on a mission? That's a great point as well. Maybe it has to do with who's available during times of certain missions. Like, only certain characters can be part of it. But, yeah, dude, like, look at this. I assume she's a cop. Oh, and this is crazy. Okay, so the police have shown up. You would think that things would get safer. Imagine being in this car. This is a pedestrian, bro. This is the car we're chasing. This is the police officer. This is a pedestrian. This is somebody trying to enjoy their afternoon. Yeet, bro, gone. Like, I just, dude, I don't know how you justify this. Going on helicopter chases, all that. Yeah, I haven't seen any confirmations as far as what is and isn't gacha. Hacker Man's, by the way. So I don't want to comment on it, but yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff. And this is a good part right here, too. Character customization. I know a lot of people like customization. I'll say this about it. It is not a make or break for me on whether or not you can customize your character in the game. But the fact that you can do it, I think is really cool. And I've heard, I don't know if this is going to be the case or not, but like you can buy outfits and they will form to the character that you're using. So for example, this character right here looks like, you know, maybe a smaller model, but if you had a taller character, you'd be able to buy the gear and it would just like shape shift to them. Don't hold me to that. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I just seen that in some other video. So it could be the case. A flavor, not a mechanic. That's a good way of putting it. But the fact that it's included, I do think is nice. You know what I mean? Better to have mechanics. I look at it like this. It is better to have mechanics that you can opt out of using than to not have them at all to begin with. And one thing that I think Ananta deserves a lot of credit for is they have implemented a ton of mechanics that may not be necessary, that may not be, pivotal to your, core gameplay experience, but it does give you a lot of creative freedom. You can also just rip donuts into the front of buildings, by the way. Skirt. Yeah, pretty neat. Walking down the street with the homies. You know, just this katana chick, I guess, serving justice in her own right. Just got some bad guys, I don't know what to refer to them as, just cowering while katana ladies ready to lop off their heads. And we're just a little fox girl, cat girl, whatever we are, just walking through. You know, no big deal. Are we going to turn and run? Nah, just a normal day out here in these Ananta streets. I spoke about this before too. I'm really looking forward to the fact that there are, and I don't think it shows us in this trailer, but I did watch the previous trailer just as a reminder. There's also like swimming, there's darts. It seems like there are going to be a lot of, extracurricular activities. And I just hope that there's a multiplayer where we can actually hoop against one another. Because my dog just dunked 2 foot off vert. Yeet, and got well over the rim. Okay, so if we got balance like that, I'm ready to game. Also, if you just want to relax, overlook the city on your infinity pool, you got that too. Hacker Man's abilities available. Go to the boxing ring. Like, I just don't know. I just simply do not know how you get here. Chat, how do I end up in the boxing ring, slap boxing a grown man with a bunny girl alongside? You know what I mean? Like, are they the ones calling the rounds? Like, what is happening? Like, it's just so random. It's so chaotic. What game is this? It's called Ananta. This is the first trailer they've given us in about 9 months, and they're going to be at Tokyo Game Show, so we should get more information in the next couple days as well. Yeah, if they announce multiplayer, this would be awesome. Like, I really, really hope, and I don't think it's been confirmed one way or another, but I really, really hope, like, look at this, bro. This is a vampire in a coffin spewing rainbows. What is happening? But yeah, dude, if they make this like an MMO, oh my goodness, dude. If we can all be in the city simultaneously, running around, slapping 5 as we're on our missions, take on missions together, oh my gosh. I think it's going to be coming considerably sooner than 2028. I think it's probably much closer to release than that. I would assume a 2026 release date. There's balloons in your truck, money flying out the back of this one, fireworks. This is a bus with a machine gun on top of it. Just crashing into a bunch of cardboard boxes. Like, dude, I can't wrap my head around what is, like, it seems like the possibilities are quite literally endless. Like, anything that could happen in a city just happens here. And I like the music. Just can't listen to it all. Get down, Glizzy-mon! Look at this! Look at this! Every time you're like, okay, I think I kind of understand what's going on, they just give you something else totally out of right field. Like, what is this? We're now some sort of, you know, law, justice, police force tracking down the dude in the hot dog suit. Like, what is this? Yes, you can exercise as well. Drive through the city. Run into pedestrians, fight vampires, just do, you know, chin-ups on the street. And my favorite character, this guy is definitely the GOAT. Right.
This traffic's still so backed up. I think I can fly.
Dude. I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, I will say this, man. If nothing else, this game has caught my interest for sure. Like, I was already really interested in Ananta as a game, but after seeing this, like, I didn't know what to expect. Because I thought, like, the last trailer that they showed us, I thought all of that looked really good. And I would say that they have just compounded on the idea of this urban environment and essentially having free reign within the city. Like, going back to the combat, bro, we were literally hitting crazy Street Fighter combos, just kicking people in the side of the knee, parrying and beating somebody over the head with a badminton racket, shoving them into a dumpster, driving a truck with fireworks shooting off out of the trunk. What doesn't happen in this game? Dude, it's...
We're hosting a block party.
And then this is what I was going to talk about earlier.
I found him, 6th floor, middle room, facing
I
south.
have spoken about this a ton of times,
next
and I will
time,
continue to
I'm
speak about it
done
because I think
playing
it is
the
one of the most
delivery
accurate
guy.
things. If you can
your
take
cover get
an
blown?
otherwise mundane task,
Look
like
at the time.
traveling,
What's
and make
taking
it
you so
feel
long?
more exciting, make it feel more
I'm
worth,
already
you know,
skipping red
spending your
lights as
time
it is.
doing. Like, why, you know, if I can move like this, I'm going to be far less tempted, and maybe they don't have teleport points like a lot of games nowadays do, but, you know, it feels to me like they took, you know, maybe there are teleport points, but just traversing the map, like, this is a fun way of going about it. Any task that is essentially a necessary piece of content, moving from point A to point B, and making it more exciting,
I'm just venting
bro,
about the
I can
roast
get
you
behind
got
that
today.
every single
Good thing
time.
I'm chill, or I'd be robbing all their takeout. Forget it. Just make sure you don't get caught.
And I guess, like, you know, little bunny girl in the top corner is
Chill.
maybe our
I'm almost
informant,
there.
and we're out here on
I
this
won't get
mission.
pinched.
And call it. Yeah. This game's interesting. Haha. This game is certainly interesting.
Cap?
But yeah, chat, if you guys want the pre-register, I think is the last thing that pops up. The pre-register's been around for forever. Like, I know I pre-registered off of the last trailer that they released, but yeah, now we've got this one. So, yeah, chat, what do you guys think, man? Is this something you guys are interested in? If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment and let me know if this is something that you're looking into. This feels very chaotic. It feels very random. However, that's the type of thing that will keep you on your toes. You know, every day, so to speak, in this game feels like it's going to be its own separate adventure. So, yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to trying it. I know that they're going to be at TGS. I'm hoping we'll get some more announcements, maybe a release date, maybe a beta date. But, yeah, let me know any and all of your thoughts. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.